Hey guys, Tom from Green Mountain Projects here, bringing you a pretty quick little product review video. Not much of an install because it's a pretty much a cut and dry thing. No electrical wiring, nothing crazy like that, nuts and bolts. Got this product, another product actually from Nilight, and we got some floor mats. So recently, Nilight just came out with a new product, a fitted floor mat, kind of like a WeatherTech type. So I actually already have WeatherTech floor mats, so this will be a really good comparison to see how these compare up to WeatherTech. And then obviously WeatherTech is some of the best, so you can't go wrong with them. Let's get these open. So first off, guys, we have our rear seat. You can tell it's custom cut to fit the rear contour. It's got the sides so that it drains out of the door wells. And my first impression of just touching this thing is it's grippy. It's not like a smoother plastic that you'll slide on, which actually is almost a little bit of an improvement from whatever I got in there. I'll show you what I have in my truck currently. Coming in my back seat. So if you can't tell, I definitely put my floor mats to work. Here is what I got so far. So these are my WeatherTechs. You see this thing fits contour my truck perfectly. I mean, I've had this in here for probably over a year now. I got two big dogs, and I mean, it's held up very well. It's obviously very dirty, but nothing a pressure washer can't fix. But you know, I'm in Vermont in mud season, so it's gonna stay dirty until that's over. This is my hell. Let's get this ripped out and put it next to the Nilight format as a comparison. All right, so here are the two floor mats in comparison. So right off the bat, things I'm noticing that are different. So as you can see, this is your front. So for the WeatherTech, you can see this kind of bowls a little bit to keep the material from going back up front and into the seats in front of it. This one does not. It does have a lip, which is good, but it doesn't bowl as well as this. I mean, it still would be very effective. As far as the back, you can see this does not have the clips, these button clips. It does, however, have the hook, although my truck doesn't have the hook, so I guess they're just going to be held in by gravity. Next thing I notice around the back side, it's just a straight cut across. So you can see this one, it has the whole thing that goes in under the seat well. It goes contours around that back part that curves up. So that's a little nicer, but I mean, this is still going to do the job. Positive, I would say, with this is this feels a lot grippier. It is definitely less slippery than this is. This plastic here is much smoother. This feels more like you're not going to slide if you were to walk in the back seat or trying to get in the truck, jumping up into the truck. You're not going to have an issue with slipping on it, which is definitely a plus over the WeatherTech. Overall, I mean, it looks like it's got the contour for the front right here, but actually it goes up a little higher. And yeah, still a very good, and I mean, it's not going to break the bank like a WeatherTech floor mat would. Let's get it thrown in the truck and see how it looks. Alright guys, so here, basically you have these little nubs here which work to help catch this little nipple that's here that would clip in if it had clips, but it doesn't, but it'll keep it from sliding, so that's not bad. It fits really well when pushed all the way to the front. The only thing is this back area. If this thing had a storage insert in this, it would be perfect. I mean, you could also make a storage insert pretty easily with plywood and cover it with some carpeting. I've done that in my old truck. Just something I might do in this truck, so it actually would be a pretty good option. Granted, I keep my seats up all the time, so this is something you definitely want to buy if your seats are down. As you can see, it covers just fine like this. You're going to have no issue with foot traffic getting on the carpet. But if you have dogs like I do, and I keep the seats up to keep the dog hair off the top of the seats and their paws, you're going to have this open area they're going to step on. So that is something to consider when you're looking to purchase an item like these. But like I said, there's a bunch of pluses to this. It just depends on your application. I mean, if you have a little storage area here, perfect. WeatherTech will not allow you to fit that, so that's a huge plus. If you're looking to have a little storage for tools and whatnot under your seat, it's perfect. If you're going to keep your seats down all the time, perfect. But if you want to keep your seats up, it's probably not going to cut it for you if you got dogs. But other than that, I would highly recommend these. Now let's take a look at our front floor mats. First thing I notice, it does have the clip, so this will clip into your factory, like the little nipples on the floor. As weird as that sounds. They look really nice. It's got the Nilight logo right there. Seems very well put together. Just like the rears, they have really good traction. You see they got this diamond print right here. It's definitely going to make it easy getting in and out of your vehicle. Plus, especially that they're affixed to the clips, it's going to definitely not slide on you. It definitely has plenty of cupping around it to keep all the dirt and stuff off the carpet and from sneaking around it. It looks pretty good, so let's compare it. All right, guys, coming up front, so you got my floor mats that are in here. These are the factory floor mats, which are very much like this type of floor mat. They're very grippy. They're contoured perfectly. They have the clips on them. So here's your passenger side. Factory on the right, Nilight on the left. The big difference is the cupping on the center of the vehicle side. A lot higher on the factories. But I mean, that one's still like probably 2 to 3 inches. The clips are the same, so you got no problem with these things sliding around. Definitely a little more cupping on this front end, not as much here. As far as gripness, they're probably about the same factory to these. So I would say these are definitely both better than WeatherTech with the grip at the feet. Let's throw these in and see how they fit. Put it in, and the clip. Clip in nicely. They do have a very good fit. They're definitely a little more lower profile, as you can see over here. Not as much. As you can see, that's the line of my old factory floor mat up to here. So you're definitely going to want to brush this line out if you change it. I wouldn't personally put my feet up on this. I mean, someone else might, as you can see. This is a perfectly good floor mat. Your factory ones got worn out and need a replacement. Don't want to break the bank. I mean, this is similar to a WeatherTech. It does fit very well. The custom fit is basically perfect and there's no gaps around it. We're going to be coming over to the driver's side. This is the area that you get the most foot traffic. This is my factory Ram. It's gotten a pretty good beating. Now coming in with our custom fit Nilight. Clips in. Perfect fit, zero complaints there. I actually kind of like how it's not so far up on the carpet. It'll protect it just fine, but it's not covering all the way up to here like the factory one does. Very good looking, good grip. I like it. All right, guys, so this concludes my video here. If you're looking for something to replace your dingy old, worn out, or broken factory floor mat, this Nilight floor mat is honestly a very good, cost-effective option for you. Still a very high-quality product. Definitely a little different in some ways, but definitely has some very big upsides in other ways. Just in general, a one-piece rear floor mat is so much better than what the factory provides with 2 individual, which definitely don't get the job done. Anything beats a factory rear floor mat. The front floor mats, they fit great. Like I said, on the rear, it's not cut all the way to the back, so it's best if your seats are down. I keep my seats up for my dogs, so it's not as effective for me, but honestly, I'm probably gonna make a little like plywood with carpet over it, make a nice little storage box.
Somehow when filming this video, I missed the fact that these are actually advertised and designed for the underseat factory cargo.
Go check them out, guys. The link will be in the description. Stay tuned for more cool videos like this. Thanks for watching.